decided that we are getting in the mood for Christmas over the next few days, and typically this is a little bit early for me, I will admit, but our baby is due on November 11th, which means he can come in 3 days or maybe a couple of weeks from now. We have no idea. Originally, I had planned on just going pretty minimal on decor and waiting to put up a couple of things here and there when he comes afterwards. But thinking about that being freshly postpartum, I just don't think that's what I'm going to want to do. So this year we are going to decorate and just kind of get into the spirit a little bit early. There are just a few things that I want to do over the next few days to get into the spirit. I still have quite a bit of energy, and so I'm excited to take you guys along as we do just a few things here and there. It feels amazing outside. It's in the 40s today. Truly does feel like Christmas time is coming, which is really special. I want to start off by making a Christmas mood board. I like to do this with pretty much every season. I think it's fun just to go on Pinterest and look at different photos to inspire you for the season ahead. Obviously, this one's going to be especially special with a baby here, and so I'm excited to put something together. I always like to make this my laptop wallpaper too. It just kind of gets me in the spirit. And then also today, I want to browse some shops. I'm actually not planning on buying any Christmas decor this year or anything too crazy. There are a couple things that I have on my list, but we have so much stuff from over the years, and so I really just want to browse to walk. I'm trying to walk this baby on out of me, and so trying to keep myself busy and just get a good walk in. So we'll hit up a few different shops, and then tonight I would love to get some of our decor out of the storage unit. I'm gonna have Aiden do that. We'll take inventory of everything that we have. I am planning on going pretty minimal this year because I also don't want to have to pick up a lot of stuff, and this year this will be the first year we get a real tree, and so I'm not going to put up our big tree or anything, but we do have a few kind of smaller trees, things I want to sprinkle around. And then I would love to make some homemade cinnamon rolls. I haven't done that in a very long time. I was trying to think of something that reminded me of Christmas to bake, and for me that's always something on Christmas morning. And then I also would love to make a simmer pot. That's something that I did for the fall time too, but I love just using cinnamon and vanilla, all those Christmas scents, and we'll do that. Starting off with our mood board, I like to find photos on Pinterest. Like I mentioned, I'll just browse different kind of inspiration photos, and then I will put them all together on Canva. This is one of my favorite activities, just to take 20 minutes or so and find some photos that inspire us for the season ahead. Just finished the board. I think it turned out really cute. It's very simple. A few of the pictures, I have a Christmas tree farm because I don't know if there really are a lot of Christmas tree farms around where we are here in Dallas, but I know they have some where you can go pick out your tree that feel a little bit more rustic, and I like the idea of possibly doing that. Of course, I have no idea what shape I'm going to be in, so cozy knit sweaters, baking, lots of cuddles, soaking in all the newborn cuddles. And then I have an old photo of Aiden and I. We saw the Nutcracker last year. It's a yearly tradition, always a happy memory. Let's browse some shops. I, again, am not really buying any decor this year because we have so much from last year, but there are a couple of things on my list if we go to some sort of thrift store. I really want to find a vintage Christmas sweater. This is something that I've always wanted, just a kind of staple one to have in my wardrobe, and so I might look for that. They have any baby Christmas sweaters too, that would be really sweet, but I know that's a very specific item. Any glassware, just more kind of thrifted items, but I do like going into some of the more just traditional stores to look and get inspired. I think we'll go to Hobby Lobby, World Market, possibly Target. We'll see how many stores I feel up to going to, but there are a lot in this vicinity, so we have a lot of options. Might also grab a coffee too, because I haven't had any coffee today, and that sounds nice. Maybe find a coffee shop or just go to Starbucks or something, so we'll see.
Hi, can I do a grande iced coffee with 1 pump of peppermint and then 1 pump of mocha and then just a splash of almond milk? It's Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. Okay, find a level.
Thank you.
I have never ordered this drink before, but it sounded pretty good. I'm not a huge mocha fan, but it is nice to switch it up. these Sherpa stockings. So cute. Just made it to the thrift store. I am hoping to find those couple of things here. I'm not gonna expect to, but it would be really nice if they ended up being here because I haven't bought anything so far, which I'm actually really proud of myself because I know how much stuff I already have. I don't really need to buy anything. It's just a mood boost walking around. I think even if you just want to window shop, you don't have to buy anything. It is a nice way to spend a free after. Next day, we are doing quite a few things today. I'm excited to kick things off. I thought to start, Aiden ended up going to the storage unit, so I'm gonna share the inventory of all the Christmas stuff that we have to put around the place. I do have a lot more than I remembered, so I think that we will have plenty to work with today. But before then, I really want to make a simmer pot. I really want to have a nice aroma while we decorate. And one of my favorite things, especially during Christmas time, is putting up a cozy ambiance scene on our TV. I do this all the time. They have fall, autumn, spring. They have a bunch of different seasonal ones, but it always just kind of sets the mood. So we're going to find one of those to put on. And I think while we decorate, I have been really into bone broth hot chocolate. Bone broth has a lot of health benefits, and it honestly just tastes really good. I love the really dark cocoa flavor. It sounds really nice to have that while we decorate at the same time. Let's see what all we have on here. Oh my goodness, these are really decked out. I don't know if I'm at this level yet. Ooh, that one's really cozy. So looks nice. For our simmer pot, honestly, you can just throw in whatever you have in your fridge. It doesn't have to be stuff that you go out and buy. I actually already had these things, so minus the cranberries, I did not have those, but we have some star anise, star anise. I never know how to say it, but we're gonna throw some of these in. We have some vanilla paste. I have some cinnamon sticks. I'm gonna slice up this orange and probably use the whole orange in there too, or at least some of it. Some rosemary and then some cranberries. And essentially we're just gonna boil this water and then throw everything in. Once it's simmering, we'll turn it down to low and you just let it simmer. The pot is simmering, it already smells really good. And now I'm gonna go ahead and make the bone broth hot chocolate. Now, this was something that I was skeptical about before I'd ever tried it because I wasn't sure if you would actually be able to taste the beef or the chicken because I am literally using beef bone broth, but you totally can't taste it at all. There's something about the dark chocolate that really does overpower it for some reason, and it is really rich. It's really, really good though. I will leave the recipe that I followed down below, but essentially I just use almond milk, some cinnamon, cacao powder. I sometimes add just a few little dark chocolate chips too. So let's go ahead and whip it up. I didn't make this one quite as rich because last time I put way too many chocolate chips and it was a little bit much even for someone who really loves chocolate. So would definitely recommend. Figured I could share everything that we have accumulated so far. I didn't pull out absolutely everything. These are the things that I'm just pretty sure I'm gonna want to use. We have this wreath that I have always wanted to hang on our gas stovetop. I love when people do that. I think it looks so sweet. So I think we'll use that there. I'm also so excited because this is the first year I got official family Christmas stockings. These are from Etsy. I actually need to order a couple of blank ones too for future kids. It's hard when you don't know how many kids you're gonna have. I don't want them to be discontinued, and I'm hiding baby's name, but we have all of our names on them too, and these are so sweet. These are from Etsy, so I'll link them down below. And I'm really excited because this is the first year that we actually have a proper fireplace mantle, so they're gonna look so nice there. And then we'll probably put a garland there or something. We'll see what fits the vibe there. And then we have this little sign. I'll probably end up putting this in the kitchen. That's what I'm thinking. I'll replace the one that I have in there. A bunch of just little trees will sprinkle around. I have this pillow here. This last year I put in the bathroom and I put candles in, which I might do again. I really like it. I did kind of burn the top of it, but I still think it looks nice. We have some garland, which I believe I also have more of. Aiden actually has another box that he forgot to grab out of his car, and I think I have more garland in there. So we'll probably have more than this. And then a bunch of garland that we'll either use on our trees or just put somewhere in the house. I did just pick up these from Target. These are just stocking holders that hopefully should work for the stockings on the mantle. These little houses from IKEA, I love these. I think they're so cute. I do need to put new bulbs in them, I'm pretty sure, because they don't light up anymore, but I really like having those. Some kitchen towels, and then I also do have some lights here. These coasters too I got from World Market last year. We don't have a ton of personalized ornaments, and I wanted to start ordering some to collect, and so we have this one of Cash, and then I have two in here for, one has Cash and the baby's name on it, and then one is for the baby's first Christmas. So we'll definitely put those on our official tree when we get it. Also have a couple of blankets. I also have the fall version of this one too, but I really like this one. This one's from Home Goods. I got it a couple years ago, I think. And then this one I think is also from Home Goods. Really like the little Christmas tree pattern on it. And then these trees are actually from Target, and I'm thinking that I'm gonna put these over here by our TV because I like the idea of having some sort of tree situation over here and then putting our official tree over in that front living room. But these are both from Target. They're really pretty, but I did just notice they're both 5 feet tall. They might look a little bit awkward. We'll see. They are different. I usually like to do things in odd numbers, so I wish I had a third tree. I might. Maybe in that other box we'll have a third tree, but we do want to put these up too. I think we're going to start in the kitchen because that's where I have the most decor to put in. I spend a lot of time in the kitchen because I love cooking and baking, and so we're going to start there and see what we want to put up. Okay, the wreath is definitely a little bit bulky up here, but I still think it looks cute. It's just awkward because it is quite slanted, but I think from far away, it does add just a nice little touch, especially when we add the other Christmas stuff around it. I think it's gonna be cute. Just finished this little section. I think it's really cute. I love decorating this area right here. It always makes me happy because I'm always cooking right there, and I think it turned out really cute. I'm not crazy about my kitchen towels, especially because I have this runner now that is clashing majorly with these ones. I think I need just some simple kind of green and white kitchen towels, but for now, I'm just gonna put those there. I'm now gonna replace these reeds that I've had for the fall season with these dried florals. We're gonna arrange these and see how they look best. Next up, I do think we're gonna set up these alpine trees. I'm gonna put them here behind us. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put my monstera plant because it does really, really well right there, so I don't really wanna move it. But I think it might look a little bit off with the trees, so we'll see. But I know for sure that I am gonna move this lamp just because I tend to keep the trees on and use those as a lamp anyway, so we'll find a new home for that. But I always have places to put lamps because I hate overhead lighting. We'll find a spot for that, but let's put together these trees. Every now and then it just hits me that I'm about to have a baby, and I think especially just putting out all the Christmas decor and thinking about new traditions and everything, and it all just feels so special, and I am just so excited to meet him. And I'm also very pregnant right now, so I have a lot of emotions. But oh my goodness, it just always brings me back to him whenever I feel him kick, and I'm just so thankful for everything. And it's just so crazy to me that it's gonna be here so soon, and I'm just really thankful. But I think the trees are super cute. I do wish they were different sizes, but you know, it just is what it is. I wish I had one more little one to put in the front, but this just means less trees that I'm gonna have to pick up when I have a 2-month-old. So I'm just gonna take these for what they are. And yeah, these are both from Target. I really like them. I think they're so cute and whimsical, and they add just a nice little glow. And now I'm gonna go ahead and add some garland to our TV console. I actually like to use real garland here, and I typically get it from Trader Joe's when they start selling it. And so we're definitely gonna add some of that once they start selling it. But for now, I'm just gonna put a fake one that I have that has some lights in it too, and see how that looks. The living room is complete. I think it looks so cozy, very simple. Again, we're keeping it simple this year, but really like it. Mr. Cash is nice and cozy too. I do need to get batteries to light these guys up, but for now we're just keeping them off. But I did add some garland to this tree over here, and then we have my favorite blanket right there. I also just switched out this blanket, and I usually keep my gold pillows out. I think that they still look like wintertime, Christmas time with the gold. I think it's really pretty, and I like all of the green in here. For our bedroom, the only thing that I'm adding on here is this pillow that I picked up from Target this year. I think it's really cute. We did switch out our sheets to these Brooklinen sheets, and they're flannel sheets, and they're so nice. I'm a huge fan of flannel sheets for especially Christmas time. They're just a little bit warmer, and I really like how the sage is still kind of a neutral, but it is still Christmassy. Our last spot is going to be the mantle. I am going to hang our stockings, which I'm really excited about. And again, I do plan on adding a garland, but I need to wait till Aiden gets home and see if there's one in the box, but we'll see about that. Might add some things to the coffee table in here, but again, probably not going to do too much. The stockings are so cute. I think that they're just really, really sweet and quirky. And I do plan on adding that garland right here. We're gonna keep this painting up because that's by Aiden's dad. Maybe wrap something around it, make it cute up here too. Just took a little rest for about an hour because my back started hurting. I am so happy I did this week because by next week I'm gonna have absolutely no energy. And so it is just the perfect amount this year. It is very simple, but I know it's gonna be just so much more doable to put it all away, and it still makes me really happy. I love this time of year. I did decide that I'm gonna go ahead and make my cinnamon rolls tonight and then put them in the fridge for proofing and then bake them in the morning. I think that makes more sense. And Aiden's actually working from home tomorrow, and so it'll be nice just to be able to have those in the morning for when he's working from home. And I'm excited. I haven't made homemade cinnamon rolls in forever, so. Our cinnamon rolls are on their second rise, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and bake them because last time I tried to proof them in the fridge overnight, they did not rise in the morning and they were not nearly as good. So we're just gonna make them tonight and have a nice dessert tonight with our dinner. I'm actually about to cook dinner here soon. It is just now getting dark and Aiden's about to take this guy for a nice long walk. But I'm gonna whip up this frosting and then start dinner and just have a chill night here at home. I am at the point where I am so ready to have a KitchenAid mixer. I've only ever had a handheld mixer because I used to not bake very often, but especially after doing bread and just been baking more, I think it's time to get a proper KitchenAid mixer. Last night, just after the hot chocolate, I didn't really want anything too sweet, so we are gonna do a taste test this morning. And I've been waiting all morning to eat this because we walked Cash and grabbed coffee because Aiden's working from home today. And then we also picked up my car that was in the shop. I did just heat it up, so it's probably not as good as it would have been last night. That's what we're working with. It truly tastes just like a Cinnabon cinnamon roll. So good. Cinnamon rolls and warm chocolate chip cookies are definitely my favorite dessert. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Definitely a recipe that is worth the work for sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and end off today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed getting into the spirit. I also just wanted to say thank you to everyone who recommended that I do this before baby comes, because now it's gonna be so sweet just getting to bring him home to all of our Christmas decor up and also not having to do this with a newborn. So grateful for you guys too. I will catch you guys in my next video.
Will